So welcome to the last edition of Keep Silence. If you've been here for long, you know that I upload videos on a weekly basis. So for the last 3 weeks, we've been talking about Keep Silence. The first video was about silence on itself. The second one was things that you should keep silent about in your life in order to have a peaceful and a wonderful life. And then in today's video, we are going to talk about the importance and benefits of keeping silent right after this. Hello precious one, welcome back to our channel, and if you are new here, of course you're very much welcome. As I said, in today's video we are going to talk about the importance and benefits of keeping silent. So please, if you've not watched my previous videos, I mean the first and the second edition of this topic, do well to watch them and then come and watch this one as well. I will leave the link to that videos in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Guys, the first benefit that you are going to get, I'm a devoted Christian, so I'm going to start off by looking at the spiritual face of keeping silence. Psalm 46 verse 10 tells us that, "Be still and know that I am God." Trust me, when it says be still, it is even talking beyond keeping silent verbally. You have to still your mind, you have to still your heart, you have to still your whole being in His presence. And trust me, it is very divine to have that precious time with God. So as a Christian, after saying so much in prayers, after telling Him all the things that we want Him to do for us, we have to get time and then be in His presence, keeping quiet, in fact, still in His presence, and it is very wonderful. Sometimes you'll be in trouble, your mind is jumping up and down like a monkey, here and there, here and there. But then when you try to calm yourself and be still, you will hear a still small voice telling you what to do next. That is Him. He comes when you are still, when you are quiet. So it is very important as a Christian in your Christian life to observe some silence in His presence. It will take you to another level in your Christian life. The next thing that I'm going to say is that scientifically it is proven that when you are quiet, you put your mind in its rightful state. When you are quiet, you relax your whole being. So spiritually, it is good. And then scientifically, it is also proven that you should keep quiet sometimes. And it helps you. So even if these two things are the only benefit that you are going to get when you keep silent, trust me, it is worth it. But guess what? It is not all. The third benefit that you are going to get is that you guard yourself from trouble. Proverbs 21:23, those who guard their mouth and their tongues keep themselves from calamity. In fact, sometimes you'll be angry, you will find yourself in a quarrel with someone, and then you feel like saying something because you are angry. And you'll be like, I'm going to let this one go. Trust me, you've saved yourself from trouble. You don't know what would have been the outcome of what you wanted to say. I've seen situations where people will say something, they will bring out threatening words because they are angry, not because they mean what they said, not because they're going to do what they said, but they are angry. They felt like they should say this to be okay. They felt like expressing themselves. They felt like, no, I should say something for them to know that, hey, I'm also somebody. And it's end them in trouble. I know situations like that. Someone will threaten someone not because they want to do it, but because they are angry, and then they find themselves in jail. So when you keep silence, when sometimes you let things go without saying anything, trust me, you keep yourself from trouble. You keep yourself from calamity. You keep yourself from danger. So my dear, guard yourself, guard your soul. Keep silence and it will put you away. In fact, it will take you very, very, very far away from trouble. Who loves trouble? Nobody loves trouble. Nobody loves calamity. So please keep silent to keep yourself from getting into trouble. The next benefit is that you get respect. People respect you when you don't talk too much. People respect you when you talk at the right time. People respect you when you bring out right words at the right time. Listen. Anytime you talk, anytime you open your mouth to talk, you get people's attention because you don't talk anyhow. So when they see you talking, they'll be like, No, we don't often see this man talking. So now that he is talking, that means he gets something sensible to say. This man don't just talk. Anything that he says brings peace. People get to listen to you. You get people's attention when you try. So I would advise you to get that respect for yourself. Don't talk too much. Always be silent so that anytime you try to talk, you will get people to listen to you because they know that you don't just talk. They know that you are going to say something sensible. They know that your words bring peace all the time. So they are there to listen to you. They respect you because they don't know what is going on in your life. They respect you because you are always quiet and you always speak at the right time. So be silent. Know when to talk and when to keep quiet. Get that respect for yourself. Sometimes in the family, they will gather and be like, no, this person is not here. So we are not going to continue this meeting, or we are not going to start this meeting. We want him to be here before we start, because anything that he will say, we know it is very important. So we don't want to miss it. We should just be quiet and wait for him to come before we start this meeting. Get that respect for yourself. Be that person where people will say that I'm in trouble, but I'm waiting on this man. I want this man to talk. And when I hear his words, I'm going to be at peace. Let people say that, hey, I'm going to that person because I know that they always think before they speak. So when I go and ask for advice, I'm going to get a wonderful advice for them. They're not just going to say anything that comes on their mind. We are waiting for that person, but because we know that this particular thing that is happening, no one is going to be able to keep things down. Nobody is going to be able to calm these people unless this person comes, because they respect him so much. That is the person I want you to be. Be silent, know when to talk, and people will respect you. The next benefit is you grow in humility. You grow in humility. When you always want your voice to be heard, trust me, you have issues with pride that you have to deal with. Sometimes you have to keep quiet for the other person to talk. Yes, it puts you in a humble state. You give them gifts. You know, time is precious. So when you give your time to someone, keeping quiet, just listen to them. It's a precious gift you are giving them. So it makes you a giver, and you grow in humility as well. Sometimes you know that what this person is saying is not that good. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to do what he's saying, but you will just be quiet listening to them. It makes you humble. You know you're not going to take that advice because it is not really good for you at that moment. All right, guys, so here I am. My baby girl was crying, so I had to go and take care of her. You see, motherhood. Right, so I'm here now. Where were we? You see, life. Or sometimes you know better, but you just keep quiet and listen to the other party, and it humbles you. Not because you are seeking for their opinion, not because their opinion matters so much, but you don't want to appear as if you know all. You don't want to appear as if you always want to talk. So you just keep quiet and listen to them. It is very good. In a relationship, don't always be the one who is talking. Don't always be the one who wants his words or her words to be respected. Sometimes you have to be quiet, listen to your partner, and respect their decisions as well. And the last one, the last benefit we are going to talk about, guys, I love this one so much. Don't get me wrong, I love all of them, but this one, I love it. The last benefit is that sometimes when you keep silent, you talk more than when you bring words out of your mouth verbally. I hope you get this. Sometimes when you keep your mouth shut, when you are quiet, you speak more words than when you bring out words verbally. Maybe someone has offended you. You have your right to react. You have the right to talk. You have the right to do whatever you want to do to them. But then you decided to just keep quiet. You'll be like, that's it. I'm not going to do anything. And trust me, this will bring coals of fire on their body. They will never rest until they come to you and seek for your forgiveness or ask for peace. Because they don't know what you're going to do next. You did not talk. If you had just said something, they will know that, hey, this is her next move. This is what she would do. In fact, that is what she would do, and she has already done it, so everything is okay. But here is the case. You are just quiet. You did not react. You did not say anything. So they are confused as to what is going to happen next. So be quiet. And in relationship, in intimacy, sometimes when you want to have a romantic time with your partner, you have to be quiet. So let's just say you want to have a peaceful romantic time with your partner. If you've not done this before, okay, I'm an expert. All right, I'm going to advise you on this. It is not all the time that you have to, bring the words out. You have to compliment them saying it. Sometimes your silence says it all. You just be quiet looking at each other. It makes that time a memorable one. More than when you try to say, I love you, you are beautiful, I appreciate you. It is good for you to do that. Try to do that all the time. Verbally appreciate your partner. But I'm talking about this particular time. The time becomes more intimate when you are quiet, just looking at each other. You say more than when you verbally bring out words from your mouth. So I'm going to advise you that instead of you saying so much, keep quiet and let your silence speak for you. I always tell you this, that you can only be the best version of you in Christ Jesus. Take good care of yourself, stay blessed, and don't wait to get a reason before you get happy. Be happy all the time, because happiness is a medicine for the body and the soul as well. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, and have you subscribed? Please do that for me. Subscribe, like my videos, and share with your family and friends, because I've got so much good things for you. So this brings us to our last edition of the topic, keep silence. I love you. Take care of yourself. See you next time in my next video. Bye.